Previously, I showed you how to use the document finder to search your diaries and journals. In this video, I'll show you how to summarize the individual entries that you found, create a summary of summaries, chunk a summary of summaries by time to see how things evolved, explore the Multi-Document Summaries browser to revisit past summaries, use the Multi-Document Summary Viewer for a closer look. Whether you're summarizing years of memories or searching for specific moments, this app makes it easy to find what matters in your journaling and to quickly peruse what you find. I'm the creator of Lifelogging.AI. For over 25 years, I've journaled daily, accumulating more than 20 million words. I built a web app to help me analyze these journals. And on this channel, I'll show you how to do the same with yours. All right, now that we've done a quick overview, let's slow things down and go through this step by step. We're on the Document Finder page. The search type is set to keyword, and number is set to 10. Sort is set to time ascending. The search query is commanding a Navy ship and sailing the seas with the fleet and other ships in the fight. This search returned 10 documents having a total word count of over 8,600 words. Reading through all of them could take 30 to 45 minutes. Summarization can help. Select Bullet List Summary from the drop-down, and the Generate button appears. Above, you'll see Bullet One-to-One Summaries. You'll also see no content under each transcript heading because no summaries have been generated yet. Click Generate to start generating a bullet list summary for each document in the search result. Once finished, hit Search to refresh the results. You'll now see that each document has a bullet list summary. These 10 documents are now summarized to about 2,800 words, which is a 67% reduction in word count. Reviewing documents in summarized form helps you quickly assess whether each document is relevant. But 2,800 words may still be a lot to read, so let's take it further with Summary of Summaries. Switch the mode selector from one-to-one to end-to-one. In the result pane, you'll see Bullet List End-to-One Summary. Under that, you'll see that it has not yet been generated. In the sort selector, choose Time Ascending. Clicking Generate starts the task to summarize the summaries. If the documents have a lot of words, this may take a few minutes, with an option to request an email notification when complete. When finished, click View the result. If the summaries aren't visible immediately, refresh the page or select Search. Since Time Ascending was selected, the summary is chunked by year, summarizing each year's content in order, starting with the earliest in the result set. If your documents don't span a long time range, you may not need to use time-based sorting. This can result in even greater word count reduction. We've covered a lot, but there's more. Using the sidebar, let's navigate to the Multi-Doc Summaries browser. This lets you revisit Summary of Summaries operations you've done previously. The most recent one is listed at the top. The list shows the date the summarization was done, the date range of the underlying documents, the summarization type, and a preview of the search query used. Clicking the View link in the link column takes you to the Multi-Document Summary Viewer for that summary. In the Multi-Document Summary Viewer, the top pane displays the settings used for the result, followed by the Summary of Summaries document itself. Below the summary, you'll see statistics about the summary content and the underlying documents. The bottom pane provides links to the underlying documents, allowing easy access to the original sources. At the very bottom, there's an option saying, to revisit this search, go to this Search Documents page. Clicking this takes you back to the Document Finder page, where it refreshes the result. If any relevant documents have been added, updated, or deleted, the result may differ from the original search result. Remember how I said you can achieve an additional word count reduction when not using a time-based sort? Previously, I did a different multi-document summarization task that illustrates the additional word count reduction when not using time-based sort. We demonstrated how to summarize individual journal or diary entries returned by the search operation in the Document Finder. Then we created a summary of summaries, helpful for quickly understanding larger search results. It can also summarize the individually summarized documents by time chunks, providing a sense of how things evolved over months or years. We explored how to revisit previous summaries using the Multi-Document Summaries browser. Finally, we viewed a previous summary in detail with the Multi-Document Summary Viewer. This app helps me get more out of my journaling. Whether I'm summarizing years of memories or just looking for specific moments, it makes it easier for me to find what matters. Give it a try and see what you can discover about your own journey. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.